All right. I have one thing I want to react to before we get into Pal World, okay? I have one thing I want to react to before we get into Pal World. Y'all remember that clip where I talked about, I had spoken about how I had spoken about how I saw Mint and I hugged her, and she basically had no survival instinct, where she just kind of stood there and let it happen. And then later she let me know that she actually didn't know it was me until she felt my bosom upon her. And it made me realize, wait a second, you just stood there, let a tall stranger walk up to you, hug you. You hugged, like, you kind of instinctively, like, eventually, like, she kind of hugged back slowly. And she didn't know it was me. So I saw this clip and I said, all right, I might have to react to this. Give me a quick minute. I want to see what she said. This is called Mint Knows It's Matara IRL when she felt her boobs pressed against her. Great title. I think it probably says exactly what it's supposed to say. So let's let it rip. I'm excited. Are you ready? Last thing I was worried about is being myself more and less dumb on purpose. When you say less dumb on purpose, what do you mean by that? Because I think, Sarafa, personally speaking, we're probably sometimes dumb not on purpose. And that's the beauty of life. It's time to be a bimbo. It's time to be a beautiful bimbo. It's time to be more dumb. I want you to dumb max, whimsy max, all that stuff. What's up, Rayeth? How you been? Appreciate the not. That's the thing. I just need y'all to be honest. If you have never been here, you don't know me, or maybe you've been here like a year ago and you don't remember me, or you have no idea who this beautiful person is. That's my wife. Mint knows it's Matara IRL when she feels her boobs pressed again. This is not clickbait. Like, nothing about this title is actually fake. And welcome back, Kitaro. Thank you so much. Do I plan to remake the server in your image? Yes, I will burn it down. Nothing of here is clickbait. All right, let's go. I want to see what she answered.
I don't remember who. I was just standing there, and I was facing...
Wait. Okay. I usually listen to my videos fast, but...
I was waiting for somebody. I don't remember who. I was just standing there, and I was facing the doors. So it was very bright, right? The doors to the outside of the place. Might have been like the convention hall. But it doesn't matter. But somebody walks in, and they have their arms stretched out at me, as if they're going in for a hug. But it's so bright, I couldn't see who it was. And so they hugged me.
Let me explain once again, just in case we need to do a visual with the paint. The doors are here. They open. The sun is here. La 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 la. The sun has like cool Squirtle glasses, okay? The sun is here. I hope you guys appreciate the art that I do for you on a day-to-day basis, okay? In walks in cockroach, with her arms outstretched, walking with her booba towards Minto, okay? And then this is Minto, la 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 la, with her little hair, with her little... I know she kind of looks... Oh my god, wait, this is really phallic. No, I was gonna say she kind of looks a little bit like a sperm, but you know, with a little fang. Okay, so this is Minto, okay? And this is Mata. And then I guess the sun was just kind of radiating the rays behind me while I walked in with my hands outstretched because I pointed at her. And then I probably, like, knowing myself, I for sure just had my arms out big in a hug. And she just stood there. And I just came up to her and, well, let's play the clip.
And then they were like, hello, Mint. And I'm like, hi. Bata mentioned that. It was Matara, but I didn't recognize her at all. And she was like, because she had like a hat on, and she was...
I was a little incognito, okay? That's one thing I didn't do in my you know, here. I had a little hat on, and then I had little sunglasses. So honestly, I look like a completely different person. You're right. The hat and the glasses help. But basically I saw her. I didn't say her name out loud because my voice is recognizable, and you know, I'm not gonna be like Mint Phantom. And I just walked towards her fast and menacingly, hugged her. She eventually hugged me back, and then she went, "Oh, it's you." And I kind of called her out. I was like, "Wait, you didn't know it was me? You just hugged?" Like, she just stood there hugging strange women. That's what she does. She just hugs strange women who come up to her.
Kind of incognito. And she was like, do you not know who it is?
Yeah, she kind of like gave me a look, and I'm like, this is not the kind of look I'm expecting from one of my closest friends and my wife. Like, where's my like, oh my god, it's you, man. She just, you know, she kind of like, she kind of just like looked, you know? She kind of just looked. I don't know.
She was like, do you not know who it is?
Spam, honk, 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 honk.
She was like, you're just hugging random people.
Yeah.
No, don't walk at me with your arms out. I can't see anything.
Or what, you're gonna hug them? Don't walk at me with your arms out or I'm gonna hug you back?
I just gave her a hug. Maybe you know.
Let's go! How does she keep getting away with this, Matara God?
What's me? I don't know. I was like, oh, it says, I don't know.
You miss 100% of the chances you don't take, baby.
Oh, she hugs random women. I see.
Okay, I'm not a random woman. Whoever wrote that, I'm her wife and her girlfriend and her friend, okay? Fuck you, whoever wrote that. Sorry. My non-alcoholic beer is hitting me. I'm not a random woman. I'm the woman. People, post your mint kissing. Post your mint kissing.
I think I should have known it was her because her boobs are so recognizable at this point.
In her defense, I do think because of the height difference, when little Mint with her little ghost face hug, when I grab her, usually what I do is I just kind of grab my arms and wrap her into my body. But her ghost face is actually like exactly where my bosom is. And yes, typically if I don't have to be like taking photos for work or anything that goes on Instagram, I typically don't wear a bra because, you know, honestly, I'm past my best breast years. It's only downhill from here. It's sag-hag summer. There's nothing good left for me. All my breast years are gone. My best breast years are behind me, whatever. But, you know, it's just so much more comfortable without a bra. So she does know, not like in a sexual way, but she does know the feel of my breasts better than like, wait, what if we actually... What if I commit a crime and then Mint... Oh my God, imagine... Hold on. My fantasies. What if I commit a crime? Have you guys seen the movie The Usual Suspects? And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then little Mint has to like pick out from a lineup, you know, because she couldn't see who it was. And then it's just a bunch of random women that she has to hug. And she'll be like, it's her! It's Matara! It was number 4! I know those breasts anywhere. Oh my God. I know those breasts anywhere. That would be very funny. That would be very silly. I like this.
Boobs are so recognizable at this point. I think Matara has hugged me more than like my mom. That's how you recognize.
Oh, that's kind of sad. But then I think about it. That's actually, I gotta be completely honest with you guys. I think with a lot of my American friends, that's actually a thing. She's not the first person. When I was in the JP Corpo, one of my coworkers in my gen, she said that I have hugged her more than her family had. I'm a hugger and a lover, okay? I'm also a fighter and all those other things, but like I am a lover and a hugger. So yes, I definitely do hug a lot, especially if I know that the person is comfortable with hugging. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I feel like a lot of my more introverted friends that I've kind of adopted, they don't really tend to be, I don't know if introversion and hugs have a correlation because I have introverted friends who love hugs. And again, Mint doesn't dislike the hugs. She just won't really go for a hug first. But I've trained her. I will say, I think I trained her like a dog. Because according to this video, she didn't even realize it was me. And then she felt and she locked in and she hugged me back. I think I have actually Pavloved her that when she feels tall woman, soft breast, she just instinctively... She just instinctively hugs back. I think I have trained Mint. Oh my God, that is my biggest achievement, that I have Pavlov Mint into like expecting hugs. And then when she gets one, she just like, because she says in the story she hugged me back and she did, but she still didn't like clock in. Think about it. Her body, her psyche, her body, her mind clocks in to hug me back before she even realizes that it's me, before she even realizes that I'm hugging her. She naturally just like instinctively hugs me back. Yeah. You wish that was you, huh? Ayabus have already planned to walk around with outstretched arms next off guy in the hopes of running into Mint. So thanks for the strat. Impossible K Barn. You also need to number one, smell like me. Number one, you have to smell like me. Also, K Barn, thank you so much for the super. Maybe I should do a Wisps training tutorial because it might help them. What if I did that? Okay, let me finish this video and then I'm going to pull up the trusty paint and give you guys my tips for how to potentially get a Mint Phantom to walk into your arms and hug you. But she basically admits that, like, I just walked into her with my arms out. She hugged me back before she realized, and then she's like, oh, it's Matara.
Sir, yeah, because that's how you recognize her. Or than like my mom. That's how you recognize her. Yeah, because she's like never wearing a bra. So it's really easy to recognize her. Walking around next off guy with outstretched arms so Mint will compulsively hug me.
Oh, that would be so funny if there's just like a bunch. Oh my God. Wait, I just realized the Matara Con cosplay stocks are about to go way, 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 way up. Way, 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 way up. Long pink wig. Hear me. Oh my God. All right. Hear me out, Wisps. I'm sorry. I know you guys are Ayaboos, but okay, Ayaboos and Wisps. Hear me out. This is the foolproof Matara Con plan for would it be like attracting your mint, trapping your mint? What for mint hugs? The Matara Con foolproof plan for entrapping your ghost wife. Okay, perfect. Hear me out. I'm only gonna say this once. It does help if you are 5'9", which is about 174 centimeters. If you are neither of those things, that's fine. You can get high-heeled shoes, okay? Or squat down a little bit. The good news is Matara Con of Matara Con the Great of the Great Matara Con of Independent, the Great Matara Con of Independent and Resilient also tends to wear heels. So if you are not 5'9", don't worry about it. You can also be around 6'1", okay? Perfect. So if you are either between 5'9" or 6'1", both work. Now, here is how you do it, all right? Long pink wig, all right? Long pink wig. You can either have the straight pink wig. If you need ideas for long pink wig, all right? Long pink wig, boom. Oh my God, this is actually perfect. Oh my God, the Matara Con cosplay stocks are about to go way up. Hear me out. Not an ad, but if you wanted to get a little hat that says Hags on it, this is a joint venture with Min Phantom and me, MataraCon.shop. She will be getting money off every sale of every hat. Hear me out. Look how good it looks, number one. Number two, it looks like that. Also, little Senpai Squad shirt. Do you see that little MataraCon Senpai Squad shirt? That also helps. MataraCon would be wearing a MataraCon Senpai Squad shirt. You know what else MataraCon would be wearing? She would be wearing a MataraCon shirt from the MataraCon.shop, or the Kaiju hoodie or the Kaiju shirt from the MataraCon.shop. Okay? You get it? I get it. You can also have a little wig that maybe has some curls on it. You don't need to have a straight wig, right? Like some of the MataraCon wigs have had curly hair. The darker MataraCon wig is a little bit more difficult. So here's how to get your mint. Either long pink wig, curly or straight, up to you. It can also be, you know, a little bit of the curly hair, no problem. Hag's hat, a nice little MataraCon shirt, okay? Or little maid outfit, you know? If possible, if you do have a Momo headband, because MataraCon would be wearing a Momo headband, or what do you see in this photo? Boom, Densetsu headband. Or maybe a little Densetsu headband, okay? This is how to hug your mint. You do not need boobs, although boobs do help. Let me follow up a little bit. On that exact day, I was smelling like this perfume. I was smelling, let me just double check it doesn't accidentally decide to be like, haha, here's your, okay, yes, it does. I was smelling like this perfume. It is called the Kayali Rose Royale. And the reason I was smelling like it is because it smells a lot like another perfume I love, but it's a much cheaper version of it. So Fleur Majesté Rose Royale, this color of it right here, I was smelling like this. I have this little sampler of it, okay? Other things I could be smelling as Tom Ford, Black Orchid, okay? It's a little bit pricey. It's a little bit masculine. Or Delina Exclusive is another one, very rosy. If I do Delina Exclusive in the morning, I will usually then do this one in the afternoon. I could maybe also be smelling like Versace Dark Crystal, which is the Versace Dark Crystal and this rose one are the more affordable options, with Delina and Tom Ford being the pricier options. Mint really likes this scent on me. I'm just saying, Ayabu's, Mint really likes this scent on me. Okay? I'm just letting you know right now. If you follow, my immersion. If you follow any of these tricks and you get yourself a Minto hug, okay? I just want to know the story. Number one, you have to tell me. Even if it's in a year or two, you have to tell me. Number two, no, that's it. You just got to tell me. You just got to tell me. Good luck to wisps and Ayabus everywhere. I have given you the keys to the kingdom. I have given you the keys to the kingdom, frankly. I feel like you got this, okay?
I know.
When I was kind of coming back, I think Thursday night, I saw Mint in the hotel and I pointed at her and I just started walking towards her menacingly. But the thing is, I was walking from the front door, so she couldn't see who I was. I forgot about this. Okay. Sorry. Matara Khan and the woman that she lives inside have a walk. All right. Straight back. I'm just going to write straight. Please don't cancel me. Okay. Just please. I'm going to write straight. But we know I don't mean sexuality. I really do mean the walk. Straight walk, back erect. Okay. I'm not going to write that. Very fast walk. Very fast walk. It's kind of like half a jog, half a walk, but sort of light steps. You know how some people, when they walk, it's very heavy? It's like boom, 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 boom. No. Kind of light. It's a fast walk, but it's almost like your foot is only barely touching the ground because you're always just trying to fly away, you know? So gotta walk straight, back erect. You walk quickly, but you're not doing big steps onto the floor, all right? You're kind of gliding on the floor a little bit, but it's still a comfortable, good walk where you're zooming through. You're erect and you're zooming through. Got it? Your back's erect. I really gotta stop saying. All right, back to Matara. Because I just kept approaching her and I had lights behind me. So she just, I don't know, I guess Mint was like, I guess I'm gonna die. She just stood there and I gave her a hug. And she goes, as soon as you hugged me and I felt your boobs, I was like, I know who this is. My Minto. But she just accepted it. She didn't know who it was approaching her alarmingly fast. It literally was a horror movie moment. And she just stood there. Mint, I'm telling y'all, like Mint was standing on the side of the hotel. I walk in through the front doors. I point at her and I just start walking towards her kind of fast. She doesn't move at all. She just stands there with her suitcase. And then I grab the back of her head and just hug her into my body. And then she goes, oh, okay, it's Matara. But she just accepts. Crazy that she just like let me walk up to her, grab her head, put her again, obviously for anybody, please don't do that. Even if, all seriousness aside, I do think she probably picked up that it was me when I was a little bit closer to her. She probably recognized that, it's a friend or somebody she sort of vaguely knows. Please don't grab random people that you don't know to hug them. To be very clear, like, you have a glide. I kind of do a glide. She was just letting it happen. I think it's because I walked towards her confidently. I don't know. But I'll be honest, too. She didn't look freaked out. She just stood there. And then after, she was like, okay, once I felt your breasts, I knew it was you. And then she gave me the hug and everything. That is so funny. Later, she's like, I didn't know it was you because I couldn't see you because of the light behind you from the door. And you didn't say anything. I didn't want to scream. Mint! But yeah, I basically just, the doors opened. So the doors opened. I walk in and I just point. I just point with one hand towards her and I menacingly walk towards her. And then with the hand that I pointed, I just grab both my hands and, and like pull her in. But I fully walked up to her, fully pulled her in, and yeah. Oh, my stinky girl. That was really silly. She just stood there. I don't know how to end this clip. So wait. Oh, God. What? Stop! No! This is so embarrassing! No! I guess I have to stop smoking now. Or I have to, like, take breaks. Okay. I need to explain myself. I need to explain myself. It's because when I'm streaming, I have this weird thing that I'm scared that I won't have enough time to say everything I'm saying. So I start rushing and I start talking very fast because I'm like nervous. I don't know. It's weird. I think it's the adrenaline, the dopamine, the coffee, the autism. So I just see now, like, I'm just talking really quickly and then I go, and I also talk into the microphone. And I did smoke a lot of menthols at the rat cigarette meetup. Is that what I sound like? I'm never gonna breathe again.